With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, I hope you all are doing good. So today our question is like this. The vapor pressure of a dilute aqueous solution of glucose is 750 mm of Hg. That is, when glucose dissolved in water, then the vapor pressure of that solution formed is 750 mm of Hg at 373 Kelvin. Okay. Then we have to find the mole fraction of the solute. That means we have to find the mole fraction of glucose. Okay. Our options are 1 by 10, 1 by 7.6, 1 by 35 and 1 by 76. Okay. So we have solute as glucose and we have solvent as water. We have solute as glucose, that is C6. Wait a second guys. Let me correct it. Wait. So we have solute as glucose, that is C6H12O6. This is glucose, and we have solvent as water, that is H2O. Okay. So these are the solute and solvent we have, and we have vapor pressure of solution. And we know, according to Raoult's law, vapor pressure of the solution, that is PS, will be equals to partial vapor pressure of solute plus partial vapor pressure of solvent. This is the vapor pressure of the solution. Okay. And we know from the Raoult's law that partial vapor pressure of the solute will be equals to vapor pressure of solute in pure state, into mole fraction of solute. Okay, into mole fraction of solute, plus partial vapor pressure of solvent will be vapor pressure of solvent in pure state, into mole fraction of solvent. Okay, mole fraction of solvent. This is the basic Raoult's law formula. Okay. Now we know, for a non-volatile solute, we have glucose as non-volatile solute. For a non-volatile solute, partial vapor pressure of a non-volatile solute in the pure state is 0. That is, P naught solid, or we can say P naught solute for a non-volatile solute will be 0. So here P naught solute will be 0. Here P naught solute will be 0 because here solute is in non-volatile state. Solute is non-volatile. Okay. And this solute is in also solid form. So there will be partial, we all know the partial vapor pressure of pure solids are 0. That's why partial vapor pressure of glucose is also 0. Okay. So this whole term will be 0. So vapor pressure of the solution will be partial vapor pressure of solvent in pure state, into mole fraction of solvent, I hope you guys are understanding it. This is basic derivation of relative lowering of vapor pressure also. I hope you know the derivation of relative lowering of vapor pressure. This is how we do the relative lowering of vapor pressure derivation, because due to addition of solute, vapor pressure of solution decreases. When we add a non-volatile solute in the pure solvent, then the vapor pressure of the solution decreases. We all know that vapor pressure of the pure solid, or we can say vapor pressure of the non-volatile solute in solid form in the pure state is 0. Okay, so here P naught solute is 0. So this is how vapor pressure of the solution decreases when we add the non-volatile solute in the pure solvent. Okay, I hope you guys are understanding it. So I am solving it here guys further. So vapor pressure of the solution, we have given that 750 mm of Hg. It is equals to vapor pressure of solvent in pure state. We have solvent as water. And we all know vapor pressure of solvent, that is P naught H2O in pure state, will be 1 atm, or we can say we have to write in mmHg, so it will be 760 mm of Hg. Partial vapor pressure of water in pure state will be 760 mm of Hg. So it will be 760 into mole fraction of H2O, But we need to find the mole fraction of solute, that is, we need to find the mole fraction of glucose. Okay. So it can be written as 750 is equals to 760 into 1 minus mole fraction of glucose. Or we can say 1 minus mole fraction of solute. We all know mole fraction of glucose plus mole fraction of water will be 1, because we have solution of glucose and water. So their summation of mole fraction of solute plus solvent is 1. So X H2O can be written as 1 minus X glucose. Okay. So X glucose, that is mole fraction of solute, will be X glucose will be 1 minus X glucose will be 1 minus 750 divided by 760. Okay, this 760 go into the denominator of the left hand side. Okay, so it will be 750 by 760. Then this X glucose will come on the left side, and this whole term will go on the right side. So it will be 1 minus 760 by 750 by 760. This is the basic mole fraction of glucose we get by just arranging these. Okay, so it will be 76 minus 75 by 76. So X glucose, that is mole fraction of glucose, or we can say mole fraction of solute, will be 1 by 76. 1 by 76. Okay guys, this is the basic mole fraction of solute. So our option 4th is the correct option for this question. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut App today.